there.
I was inspired 1990s and I became a boxer.
You guys
That's what
took a
inspired
picture of the
right there.
weigh-in of Madam Tinky. Love a picture.
Valerie.
Better half.
Back in my 1990s, that's when I started to improve. Now, is Mike Tyson really visiting Manny Pacquiao? Could Tyson be helping Pacquiao train for his upcoming fight against Mario Barrios? The idea of one legendary boxer coaching another, especially at this stage in their lives, feels almost surreal. The boxing world is alive with speculation about this unexpected meeting. Fans are curious whether Tyson's presence alone could reignite Pacquiao's spirit and refine his skills. This meeting bridges two distinct eras in boxing history. Mike Tyson ruled the heavyweight division in the late 80s and early 90s with raw, ferocious power, while Manny Pacquiao dazzled in the 2000s, conquering multiple weight classes with unmatched speed and flair. Now enters Mario Barrios, a fighter from a new generation, shaped by cutting-edge training and modern technology. When legends from different timelines step into the same ring and exchange secrets of the fight game, it feels as though time itself bends. The stark contrast between Tyson's old-school brutality and today's precision-driven strategies sparks intense curiosity and wild speculation. Tyson's reputation as a fearsome puncher endures, despite decades of controversy. His mere presence in a gym still sends a chill through younger fighters. Pacquiao, known for his quick footwork and rapid-fire combinations, could benefit from Tyson's unique insights into power punching. Observers speculate that Tyson might teach Pacquiao how to set traps using feints and explosive counters, a tactical layer that could elevate his already dynamic style. Such an exchange would represent a fusion of two distinct fighting philosophies, each forged in a different era but united by a shared hunger for greatness. Some critics dismiss the idea of Tyson training Pacquiao, arguing that Tyson's heavyweight skill set doesn't translate to a welterweight, especially one in his mid-40s. But others contend that old-school wisdom never fades, and that the core, fundamentals of boxing remain timeless. Tyson's legendary work ethic and mental toughness could still serve as a powerful source of inspiration. After all, it wouldn't be the first time a retired icon stepped into a mentorship role. Many Hall of Famers have passed on their knowledge, shaping the rise of future champions. Pacquiao's training regimen has long been the stuff of legend. In his prime, his days began with pre-dawn runs, followed by grueling sessions of shadowboxing and countless rounds on the heavy bag. He'd finish with hundreds of sit-ups and push-ups to forge an iron core. Now at 46, he's adapted his routine, modifying drills to preserve energy and prevent injury. Yet the addition of Tyson's famously punishing conditioning methods could push him to new, perhaps unseen, limits. Some insiders whisper that Tyson shared a secret sprint routine the moment he stepped into camp. At its core, boxing is as much a mental battle as a physical one. Tyson's career was built on unshakable confidence and psychological dominance. Pacquiao's resilience came from deep faith and relentless determination. Even if Barrios enters the ring having done everything right, he could still face a fighter transformed, hardened by experience and reignited by legend. Tyson's visit also brings a media frenzy. Reporters descend on the gym like vultures chasing headlines, dissecting every jab and movement for clues. Rumors swirl, secret sparring sessions, clandestine techniques, whispered strategies. Whether these tales are true almost doesn't matter. The hype they generate is real, and promoters thrive on it to sell tickets and build spectacle. Satirical voices in the boxing world treat this entire saga like something out of a Hollywood script. They picture Tyson pulling up in a chauffeured limousine, wearing gold-plated gloves, while Pacquiao greets him with a toast of coconut water beneath a palm tree. The imaginary scene shifts to a sun-faded gym, echoing with the ghosts of past champions, where Tyson leans in and growls, Punch them so hard they remember you. Beneath the absurd glamour of this myth lies a harsher truth. Tyson's role is likely more symbolic than technical. His presence may not reshape Pacquiao's technique, but it does serve as a powerful endorsement of his comeback. Not that Pacquiao needs validation. His legacy is already etched in boxing history. Yet the sight of Tyson at ringside sends a message even skeptics can't ignore. Pacquiao still commands the respect of legends, and in the world of combat sports, that respect has the power to reignite fan enthusiasm and reframe narratives. Boxing has always revered the traditions passed down through generations, custom hand wraps, ritualistic warm-ups, and the unspoken code of respect that governs every gym. Mike Tyson was shaped by Customato, a guru who turned raw aggression into calculated destruction. Manny Pacquiao, in turn, was refined by Freddie Roach, a tactician who elevated speed and timing to an art form. The prospect of merging these two schools of thought is tantalizing, potentially yielding a strategy neither camp has ever fully explored. Observers are watching closely, wondering whether Tyson and Roach will find harmony or clash over deeply rooted loyalties and philosophies. Most fighters fade as age erodes reflexes and strength, and while Pacquiao defied that decline for years, even his fiercest supporters admit his speed and power have diminished since his late 30s. Meanwhile, Mario Barrios stands at his physical peak, eager to carve out his place in boxing's hierarchy. Yet, watching Pacquiao stand toe-to-toe with a younger, fresher opponent remains a captivating spectacle. Tyson's input, especially around energy conservation and psychological warfare, could offer Pacquiao an edge in the margins. Training for this bout is no ceremonial affair. It's a punishing test of will. Days begin before dawn with lung-searing road work. Each stride becomes a promise not to quit. Inside the gym, sparring partners rain down combinations, testing his defenses and stamina. If even a trace of Tyson's trademark aggression seeps into Pacquiao's style, it could rattle Barrios. And if Pacquiao draws from his well of veteran savvy, he may teach the younger fighter that ancient tricks honed over decades can still pierce modern armor.
Support you.
Thank you. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it.
Nice to meet you, Alex.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
How was it?
Amazing. Thank you for all the hospitality.
Sorry I wasn't able to come and see you guys with everything that was going on.
Fans flood social media with clips of Tyson's visit, captions bursting with emojis and excitement. Even those who've never boxed feel a thrill imagining two champions exchanging secrets. Meanwhile, others express outrage, insisting that battered, former champions deserve to rest in peace. Purists worry this stunt might tarnish boxing's integrity, yet promotional theatrics have been part of the sport since its earliest days. A well-timed photo of Tyson embracing Pacquiao often speaks louder than any written preview. Putting satire aside, serious debate centers on whether Tyson's training advice can truly make a difference. Tyson's fighting style differs greatly from Pacquiao's southpaw footwork. Tyson thrived on close-quarters aggression, weaving and unleashing devastating power shots. In contrast, Pacquiao relies on constant movement, striking from angles and retreating quickly. Attempting to mimic Tyson's head movement might leave Pacquiao vulnerable to Barrios' sharp counters. However, selectively adopting techniques, like leaning into punches, could help him better absorb and survive Barrios' powerful left hand.
Day one.
Pacquiao's corner remains firmly anchored by Freddie Roach, the architect who transformed Pacquiao's raw aggression into a refined, almost artistic style. Roach knows every muscle in Pacquiao's body and understands exactly how fatigue sets, enduring the toughest rounds. If Tyson brings fresh insights, Roach will carefully filter them through his decades of experience. This exchange could spark innovative sparring drills, perhaps Tyson demonstrating exercises to strengthen traps and shoulders, adding a new dimension to Pacquiao's training. Boxing camps thrive on routine and discipline. Gyms open before dawn, the air thick with determination. Fighters shadowbox under flickering lights, meticulously focused on every jab, pivot, and combination. Tyson's unpredictable style might initially disrupt this routine. Pacquiao listens respectfully but questions whether each new drill suits his unique approach. A seasoned coach like Roach ensures any new technique withstands his rigorous scrutiny before becoming part of the regimen. The upcoming fight with Mario Barrios carries significance far beyond belts. Pacquiao has fought for national pride and personal passion for years, while Barrios battles to defend his title and elevate his standing. Their clash symbolizes the eternal struggle of old blood facing youth and ambition. Tyson stands at the crossroads, a bridge between these eras, his presence underscoring the contest's profound importance.